football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Scott, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a short completion of the tight end. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry up. Out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Miami. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Breaking free at the 35. They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. The sure hands. It's Anthony. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the second down play. Gives it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. What a catch! You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
tackled near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Wow, they get positive yards here. We have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got some room at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fighting off the defender. He gets loose. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense spots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the block of 44.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Anthony. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And completion makes it second and short. They keep him guessing with a run. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great shot by this. Answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up. And you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going? He's looking deep down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the toss and heads left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. You start short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. Gutsy move, but didn't produce much. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He finally makes the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Design quarterback run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts them back on top. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Direct snap to the back. Breaks into open space. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
After the incompletion, they have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Canes will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets some space around the 30. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. First down and more. He's still running. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
The good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. He's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead of second down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. This pass is caught. That gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on first down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. He keeps it on the design run. And moves the football to the 27 on 1st down. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. The shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense? Come up with a stop. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Penalty flags on the field. The kick was missed, but the defense way too aggressive there. It'll cost him. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion. Start the fourth quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the screen just never seemed to have a chance there, and the quarterback ultimately pays a hefty price. This might be one you may want to practice more during the week before you want to pull it out during a game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Nice grab. It's Price.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hope they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo for their playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
Their playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Not much on that play, brought down short. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Now the handoff. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And no way out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. First and goal for the offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.